So also we have play in the inner of this just a little bit, and that will make a thump, thump, thump bump every time you hit a bump on the sway bar right there. So that's going to be replaced. I'm going to see if it's possible to use the air on that and get it out of there right here, since we got everything kind of hanging down. Hold the inside on this one. Otherwise, you'd have to use your 10 mil right there to do that. Moves our sway bar right back there. And this will turn like that. We can see the inside of our sway bar on this side. I'm going to put some penetrating oil on that sway bar upper. Edit this video or do it in full real time depending on how long it is. Need to hold that one. You know what I'm doing next is take this nut out, loosen, loosen, loosen everything. Let's see if we can continue on with the air all the way around on this thing. You won't be able to on the top there, I don't believe, but let's go ahead and, that's right, we changed sizes to an 18 on that one. Most of the way out. Let's tie that up like we did on the other side. Change our angle so I can hit it. Saw that move, we're going to go ahead and remove the inside 18 right there. And 21 on the inside. Time to take the jacket off. We have done worked up. Sweat. Okay. Big flat washer. Now, let's reach down here and get that big flat washer. Put all these parts together. This one's torn. We're going to change this one. I saw it move. There we go. Moving to the inside. with your 18 and your big Allen. 12 mil Allen. If I sound like I'm out of breath, I am. 20, haha. Yeah, try a 21. And we're just going to hold that. Different. This does not have an Allen bolt in it. This kind of bothers me here. It has an 18 in it. I have a feeling that bolt may be the wrong bolt. But it's obviously not the factory bolt, that's for sure. Take a close look at that and make sure that bolt is the correct size, diameter around. Let's see if we can spin it out of here any further. Oh, it's an adjustable. Possibly adjustable. No, it's not. It just goes in one way. It's the correct bolt. It's just been replaced. Now let's get a close look at this bushing. And again, I don't see any tears in this bushing on this side. It's an original bushing. No, there's a little tear in it, so that one's going away. So both frontward and rearward control arms on the passenger side. We're going to do no arms on the driver's side. Sway bar link, inner tie rod. Check our ball joint. Feel any play in our ball joint. Feels good. I did another video, I believe. Maybe not on this particular one. I was thinking I did a video on the inner tie rods on a Dodge. I think it was possibly just a Town and Country, not one of these. I'm going to put this right back up in there, and I'll show you the reason behind that. Since we are changing it, the inner, we got to be able to get a hold of this. Could be a 23, 24, 22. Memory wants to say it's a 24, so let's start with 24. We'll go with that. I was told when I got started in this business to never use your hand as a hammer, or you'll pay for it in your latter days of life. Well, I haven't yet. Paid for it, that is. I do try to minimize the amount of time I hammer on my hand, though. Now that I'm holding that, and I'm going to spin our inner tie rod out here with that 24, and then get this out of here. Possibly, we'll see if we can use this to do this with. Okay, we want to count these turns, all right? Get it loosened up there. Are you seeing this at all? Right there. Let's count these turns and get this tie rod outer end out of here. Be 23 turns on that we'll be putting that back at. Now you're going to have to remove that nut. Because you have to slide our boot out. You know, a sway bar link will make a front end sound like it's falling apart, when in reality it's really not. It just rattles a lot. Removing our continuous tension clamp. We'll go inside after our inner clamp in here, which is one of those like a CV axle clamp that squeezes together. Sometimes you'll pull those out and the fluid will run out everywhere out of the rack and pinion. In this case, it did not. Now, you can hold this and spin that. There is a tool that grabs these and pulls these out. I know some of you'll scream and yell using the proper tool. There's too much room here to worry about having to use a proper tool. Or you can use a pipe wrench. In most cases. And as long as you're going the right way. Let's see here. Which I was. It'll come right out of there. Like I say, there was just a little bit of play in this, but doing all this work, you might as well change it. So let's pause and then start shooting again. I can also see that if you had an adjustable shim here, it looks like it would push it in and out, an adjustable cam, which when we get done, we may need that. Let's see how we're doing here. Now, may not should have done that. Might have. We're all right. Get that in there. Good. That's there. There's a bolt for that. Well, I can keep my fuse started. Get our nut for that. Oh. We're gonna have a little fun with that one, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna have to thread trace that one because when it came off, I thought it was a little tight. Okay, we're tapped 14 by 1.5 tap on that. I just buy big taps because we run into this stuff all the time. Oops. All right, quit switching directions on me. Now I like these to be really tight. We got that in. We got this started. This one started by hand on the back side there. So let's go ahead and grab our air for that one bottom there. Test it in a little bit. Now we'll grab it for this one. All right, hang on here. What we got going on here? Can't quite get in there with that impact in a deep well, so since I really want these to be pretty tight anyway, we'll do it with a long ratchet. Actually interesting, because I think that is the adjustable bolt we were talking about for the that might adjust that. It definitely will adjust. And move that around, so we'll be able to adjust that camber and get this thing together, maybe without an adjustable on the outside. I can never get this thing from sticking and switching directions on me. Okay. And since I'm doing an alignment on this, I will leave the sway bar down. I will not tighten this all the way so that I can adjust it. We'll just get it snug. Leave it right there. I'm going to go ahead and replace that front arm too. Son's car, let's be safe. Completely, even though it wasn't bad, I don't want to take any chances on it. Well, oh, shouldn't be that hard to get that in there. Washers. We'll snug this one up too quite a bit, but not tighten it until everything's on the ground, so that we don't put any pressure on any of these bushings in the wrong. Any pressure on the lower, any of the bushings when they're not in the actual installed height of the vehicle. I can never get the right size wrench here. I think all right, with this bolt started on the frontward one, and then let's line this up here. There we go. Get our new nut started on the bottom of that. Now that one we can go ahead and run in and we can make it tight, because it's going to stay in one position. It's not going to be all over the place. So let's see what we got here. This one. let's pause. Something ain't right. All right, we just had to get the bigger wrench and go for it. It's in there. Now we got to put that outer tie rod on there. Let's give you a part number for that. And we got a 269-5686 from Napa. It came with some thread lock. Put the thread lock on there. Did not come with grease for the inside. And it didn't have a plastic sleeve on the inside. Okay. Let's get that tight. All right, that's tight on there. So now that we've got that, of course, we've got the inner boot to put on. New nut here, but we'll have to take it off to get our boot on there. That's one spot that locks in at. Get our inner tie rod and we gotta go 23 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So my ratcheting tool here is not working. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, those are Oh, they are 10s. I grabbed an 11. All right, had to stop and recap and get some food, but this one's tight, and then this one's tight coming across the arm. This one's not. That one in the back is not. This one's tight. We'll loosen that back up, and the ball joint's tight. I got to put the other side back together, and but anyway, just wanted to show you all that. It's been a little bit of a battle. So I am not going to show the reinstallment of the other side. I'm just putting the old stuff back on. I may show you the alignment angles when I get there, but if not, hey, thanks for watching. Stay subscribed, push the like buttons, please, and see if we can get those likes up there on YouTube. All right, see you soon.